Hello guys, my name is Rakesh Sharma. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So I am going to start a new session of Angular framework. So first of all, we will cover a lot of project. Here you can see there are a lot of contents of Angular. What is Node.js and what advantage, how to install Angular CLI, what is Node.js and file structure, and how to write code in your Angular project, what is interpolation and what is component, what is modules, stuff things. So let's move on. What is Angular? So Angular is just a open source JavaScript framework. It is maintained by Google. So here if Angular JS and Angular is a basic difference between Angular JS and Angular. So Angular JS is a first version of Angular, and Angular is a second version of Angular. Means Angular 2.0 is also known as Angular second version, means Angular, and Angular JS is also known as Angular 1.0 version. And let's what is the advantage of Angular? So in this video we will see 6 topics, and we will cover 6 topics. What is Angular CLI, Node.js, and folder structure, and interpolation, what is component. So let's move on. What is the advantage of Angular? So basic main advantage of Angular is it is provide a two-way data binding. So we will see in next lecture what is two-way data binding. And the second thing here, Angular is you can easily communicate with client to server easily, and supporting a RESTful API. You can use any API and integrate with data with we used to API. And how to install Angular CLI? We need to first of all, you must have Node.js installed before going to install Angular CLI. So let's start with Node.js. So what is Node.js? Basically Node.js is an open source JavaScript backend side language, asynchronous language you can say. So here you can download from this official website of Node.js, and I have already downloaded a Node.js. So here let me check what is my version of npm and Node.js, and let me check what is my version of Node.js. So here you can see 12.16.1. this is my Node.js version, and let me check what is my npm version. So here you can see 6.13.4. and let's move on how to install Angular CLI. So here you can see Angular CLI. Angular is provide a lot of there are a lot of some command used for Angular CLI and creating a new project of Angular. So we will use npm install -globally at Angular CLI. So I'll write here npm install -z at Angular CLI, right, and enter. So give me a few minutes, just taking a time. Now move on. So the basic agenda of this video, we will only focus on practical knowledge. If you want to know about theoretical knowledge, you can just go on official website of Angular, angular.io. So here you can see, and what is a prerequisite of Angular. You must have some knowledge of HTML, CSS, JavaScript and TypeScript. So Angular is totally based on TypeScript. Don't worry, Angular is means TypeScript means it is a types or and superset of JavaScript. Means TypeScript has provided a lot of new features like interface, arrow function and variable declarations. So we will discuss in next lectures, don't worry. And let's, here you can see I have successfully installed Angular CLI, and let's move on how to create a Angular project. So Angular is provide a new command ng-new, which is used to create a new project. ng-new and project name. So we will use ng-new and project name. Like you can write something like ng-new demo project. I will install, and it is take a time. Give me a few minutes. Here you can see it is saying would you like to add Angular routing. So definitely I will use Angular routing, and if you want to use Angular routing, you can press yes. So I will use Angular routing. Here there are lot of CSS framework. If you want to use SCSS, I will use CSS. So I'll enter CSS framework, and ये भी थोड़ा सा टाइम लेगा, देन उसके बाद ये सक्सेसफुली इंस्टॉल होगा. अभी हम लोग चलते हैं थोड़ा सा थ्योरेटिकल नॉलेज पे. सो what is a difference between Angular and AngularJS? So AngularJS is totally based on JavaScript, while Angular is totally based on TypeScript. TypeScript means it is a superset of JavaScript. And second thing here, AngularJS is follow a MVC pattern architecture. MVC pattern means model view control. And while Angular just use a component and directive. You know, we will see in next lecture what is component and what is directive. Don't worry. Let's move on. File structure. What is file structure? After the installations of my project, we will discuss about file structure. And second thing here, what is means how means that is let's say application of Angular means why we need a Angular framework. So simple way we can say Angular is a single page application. Means here you can see any website, like say here this is a header part, this is a sidebar part, and then this is a footer part. So if you want to use one component header part, and let's say this component is also reuseful, you can use inside sidebar, inside footer, and inside section. So we will see in component in next lecture. And here you can see a successfully install and created a new page. So I will go inside Visual Studio. A Visual Studio Code is just a IDE, means it is a provide a lot of facilities, like it is a responsive and provide some features like you can install automation tools. And what happened, let me say, first of all we need to go inside a project directory. So my project name is demo project. Okay, so I will go inside my project directory. Okay, demo project, and write code space down. So here you can see I have inside Visual Studio Code. So let's say here you can see E2E. There are a lot of file structure here, stock file. So first is E2E. E2E is just used for end-to-end testing. So let's skip this file and move on next file, src. I have two src folder. What happened? Don't worry. This src folder, we will work on this src folder. So here you can see app routing modules we will use for routing purpose, and app.component.css we will use for styling purpose, and app component.html. This is the main part of this project. So we will use for HTML and binding of data from component to HTML. And let's move on. Component of space.ts. It is used for testing purpose. Let's skip this file and let's say move on one file, app component.ts. So this file is important. This file we will use and we will write inside this file only business logic. Let's move on app.module.ts. This is a group of component and decorator and modules, right? So in this file, this is a very important files. All of those files hold on inside this file, app.module.ts. Let's move on css file, assets file. If you want to use any images, icon, you can store in this file, and environment ts. So we will only focus on how to write a code in your project. First, how to write code. So I will serve this project. We will use one command, ng-serve. So we will use ng-serve. This command is also used for initialize of your project, means compile your project. And yes, would you like to share any minutes? Yes. If you want to not share, you can just press no. Only 2 minutes. And compilation process is going on. And second thing here, the most main file of this project is index.html, right? This file is very important. Means you can call this is a single page application, right? App root, this tag is hold on all those file structure like css, html, ts, and lot of things. And the second thing here, angular.json file. Angular.json file is there are a lot of means what is your file name, and here you can see style css. This is a global css file. Here you can see style css which is stored inside angular.json. If you want to use any other third-party library, you can just import inside this array, right? And configuration, production, and optimization. So here you can say there are a lot of things inside this project, right? E2E and testing. And let's say most important file, package.json. Inside this file there are a lot of dependencies which is used for developing of your applications like Angular and Compile, CLI, Jasmine, and a lot of things. So let's move on. This project is initialized on this port, right? So we will go inside Chrome and write here localhost 4200. So here you can see this is a header part. So ये फाइल, ये जो है UI पे ये यहाँ से आ रहा है HTML फाइल. So मैं इस सारे को रिमूव कर देता हूँ and we will write one things here. Let's say inside h1 tag hello world, okay, and save. And here you can see wow, मैंने एक प्रोजेक्ट क्रिएट कर लिया. Let's say a second thing here, if you want to use any CSS styles in this project, then you can use and any CSS properties. Let's say we will go inside a CSS file and write a properties like let's say color, right? मैंने कलर ले लिया and सेव किया. तो यहाँ पे देखते हैं ये कलर चेंज किया. तो ये एक ऐसे बेसिक तरीके से ये काम करता है. और दूसरी बात ये है कि हम कोई भी कंपोनेंट, कोई भी बिजनेस लॉजिक लिखेंगे तो यहाँ पे मैं लिखूंगा. अब ये जो है ये टाइटल डेमो प्रोजेक्ट, ये हमारा एक सिंपल डेटा है. लेट्स से कि अगर मैं यहाँ पे कोई भी सपोज डैट हमने क्या बताया था व्हाट इज इंटरपोलेशन. तो इंटरपोलेशन ये डेटा बाइंडिंग करता है. इट इज अ टाइप्स ऑफ डेटा बाइंडिंग विच इज बाइंडिंग डेटा फ्रॉम कंपोनेंट TS file to HTML, right? So we will write anything. Let's say my name, okay, my name, and here my name is supposed that you can write Rakesh, okay. This file we will use inside HTML. So here my name, we will use a double curly bracket. So and write here properties name, and here you can see I think something is wrong. Okay. मैंने ये फाइल को सेव नहीं किया था. और देन उसके बाद मैं यहाँ पे सिंपल भाषा में लिख देता हूँ इनसाइड h1 टैग my name is डबल कैरली ब्रैकेट में. और यहाँ पे मैं उस प्रॉपर्टीज का वेरिएबल का नाम दे देता हूँ और सेव करता हूँ. सो here you can see my name is. So what happened? It's not working. Why? Okay. Sorry. ये प्रॉपर्टीज नेम है हमारा my name. तो इसको मैं यहाँ पे सेव करूँगा my name, okay. And let's see here you can see, okay. And this is a types of data binding. So if this is a one-way data binding, right? So if you want to use a two-way data binding, let's say we will use a one I want to create a one function, let's say like two-way. So we will create a one binding, and let's say alert. And please wait. And here I will create a one button, and here use we will use a one binding properties like click binding, click event, okay. Inside this event we will use we will call this functions and two-way, okay. We will write two way, and here I'll write click now. ये सिर्फ डेमो के लिए है, मैं इसे डिटेल्स में बताऊंगा ये क्या है, सो डोंट वरी। सो मैं ये जस्ट दिखाना चाहता हूँ कि टू वे डेटा बाइंडिंग कैसे करते हैं। तो लेट्स से कोई भी यूजर्स अगर यहाँ पे क्लिक किया तो ये फंक्शन हमारा कॉल हो गया। मीन्स this component, this file is a calling of this file, okay, and this file is calling of this file. Means two way data binding means two way, एक तरफ से दूसरे तरफ से। तो ये हमारा टू वे डेटा बाइंडिंग का कॉन्सेप्ट है, एंड we will discuss in next lecture, and thank you so much everyone, and please subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.